Welcome to what we have named the Euro spot. As you can see, every one of these down the bank has a nice little thing you can walk out onto. You can set up your pod basically, which is pretty cool, so that way you can get out away from everything. Big rocks here. Set up your pod on the end and just cast out. We started baiting this spot. We're going to talk about this one in a minute. Okay, welcome to the other spot. This one we selected just based on the one major feature it has here. Over this way, which I'll just zoom over real quick so you can see it. You have a cove here. It's horrible. This is one of the reasons why you want to look on the map. It even labels this as a insanely weed-choked area, and we're thinking, oh, how much weed could it be?
How much?
Yeah. So we tried it the one day. It is the most insane weed I've ever seen in my life, and I've been to a lot of weedy places. It goes, how high was it? Like 8 foot?
It says on the by the mooring area, it grows up to 10 to 12 foot.
Okay, so it's really deep, and the thing is, it's really fine. It's like a solid mass. Like, it was funny, like you cast out, it almost felt like it just stayed on top. It was that thick. So it's like, no matter what kind of rig, no matter what you use, you're a losing battle basically. But behind me, you can see here, like I just showed you the Euro spot, as we like to call it, just because you have little pegs basically, pegged spots every 20 feet.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is from there, now granted you have a nice little cove there, and you have a lot of weed. Now over here is a submerged road, which it's really cool because it's going straight down, drops down, submerged road, and I think it comes back up again, doesn't it? And it comes back up. So you're almost in a channel, and then you have some structure here which they added, which is fishable. A lot of structure is not fishable. So this is a spot where we did the marker rods, just to see what's out there, and we deemed this one's really good. Saw fish rolling here, so you'll see us fishing here probably next episode, and once we really start this, and it just really came off as being a good spot.
Oh, yeah.
Now the only issue we have here, this is almost going to be like a fall spot. A lot of this lake here, you have gas motors, they're ripping around all day long, and this spot here you're kind of sticking out a little bit farther than every other part of the shore. So you're more susceptible to boaters just crossing your lines and just annoying the crap out of you.
Oh yeah, just up and down all day. I mean,
doing circles in front of you, like everything you don't want in your swim. Also this here, picnic area, picnic tables, pavilions, you name it, it has it. So the one day we came here, we baited up and went to fish. Every single spot here was taken, which is like every 10 feet.
Yeah.
How many people were here? Like 100?
Oh, I'd say easily. I mean, it was just from one end of the bank to the other.
Yeah, so it was like downright ridiculous. And then you have pontoons coming in. They're parking like right next to you, which how you going to land a fish with a boat like 10 feet from you? And it's just kind of frustrating, but you know, whatever, that's part of fishing. So this spot here being fall, as you can see, there's not a single soul up and down the bank.
Other than chipmunks.
Yeah, the chipmunks and squirrels getting ready for winter, which are just like annihilating everything. Surprised they didn't eat our bait before. But yeah, you can see here, like this is going to be definite prime spot. Like I said, underwater submerged road, everything you really want. A lot of features here. Like I said, you have a heavy grass line here, which is going to hold tons and tons of food. You got mussels. We've seen snails here, probably about like that big. So that's another food source that the other spot didn't have. This one had huge snails. So later on we'll talk about bait application, but at least you're finding things here that the carp's going to eat, and that's the main concern. Like this is probably like another half mile or so down the bank, nothing at all. Then once you come to here, you start seeing a lot of food sources, so we know this is going to be another prime feeding location. And again, because it is busy, the fish become used to people throwing out bait. Just like the marina here, you have a lot of people, they're throwing out worms or what have you. When they're done, they just throw in whatever into the lake. Well, the fish know that. The fish are going to come here. So once summertime's over, all the fish are going to respond really good to this spot. Oh, yeah. So we think this is going to be another good one. And we'll just kind of walk down the bank real quick so you can see you know, just all the spots. But basically that's what we're looking for in a spot. This is spot number 2 we came upon, and then we'll show you kind of how we tackle it too. In a later episode we'll show you like the marker rods, you know, what features we look for. But usually if you can get like a weed line or some submerged structure, just something that you can cast to that the fish are going to hang out off of. If everything is perfectly flat, that ain't going to catch you anything. You know, the fish, they know, they want something that they can, you know, break your line off with, or, you know, dive into. If they go into them weeds, chances are I'm going to pull a hook or something. They know that's a safety zone for them, so you have to have those zones where the fish are going to go to. So let's get up here and we'll walk down the bank here real quick. So you can basically see, I was showing you like some of them Euro spots, and just walking down the bank here, they're every, down at 10-15 feet, and the whole way down the entire bank. And like I said, looking at the map, we found a submerged road underneath, and then once we take the marker rod out, we can see all those features that are in here. And hey, just for convenience sake, we got picnic tables, we can barbecue here. So convenience wise, this is definitely a nice spot. You have a bathroom up there, which is always nice. And actually, you know what, I think they took out the barbecues for the year because I don't see any.
No.
So they must have taken them out, but whatever.
Oh, there's a few
a few up
so
here.
I guess they do keep some.
Yeah. So yeah, basically looking up here, over this way, over in that direction, that's the main lake. So we're going to get fish coming in and out of here, and as we continue on, you have a cove up here. So basically we're going to get a lot of fish traffic that comes through here left and right, and since we are out farther than the rest of the thing and the rest of the bank, we're going to be able to access and cast to this fish much easier than if we were on a spot where we're back in the cove, like say up there where it comes back in. So this is another point. Basically, since these are all the same the whole way down, we want to find a feature out here, and this spot here is actually a pretty good one because there's a few different drop-offs that have a little bit more structure to it. So this spot here is going to be better than, say, you know, the spot like up there, because there wasn't as much of a drop-off or not as many features on that drop-off. So this kind of gives you a little idea of what we're looking for in a spot, and take you to another spot. We have about 5 total that we found here, but just want to walk you through a few things we look for.